Hello everyone. Today we are starting with a new series of Talk with the Sunset. So here I'm going to talk about what I feel about certain things. So first off, we are going to start with what do I feel of a job versus a business or a startup or something which is other than just 9 to 5. So I have a really interesting theory over here that we have given all our studies from like 3 years old to 15 years old, then got into a college, then studied for 4 years again, and like around 20 or 22 we start with a job, and they merely pay at an average of 50,000 a month. And after all these trainings and education and all those stuff, we are not doing something creative or something which is in our hands. We are ultimately supporting a business from our skills. So definitely we do upskill. Education is important for leveling up our brain, but when we think of it in a perspective that we have skilled up enough, so what should we do? Should we serve for others, or should we take the thing in our own hand? So I have thought about it. Like if my YouTube channel blows up, let's say if I consistently post for 1 year or so, then if I start earning enough from this place only, then I don't think I will like to do a job, because I have never heard a person in a job who's completely satisfied, because he has to go at 9, come back at 5, but the 9 to 5 is never 9 to 5. It's always 8 to 8. In some cases 8 to 6 maybe, because you have to account in your travel time, sometimes you have to do overtime, and there are a lot of things which are associated with it. And after that, promotions are very sleek. It's nearly 3 or 4% a year, or if you're lucky 5 to 6 7%. While if you're in a business or a startup where you're actually working hard, there is a good possibility that you grow 2x or 3x in a year, because the market is big. Okay, we are thinking about optimism over here in the case of business, because we are accounting that we give all our 6 7 8 hours to the business or the thing we are doing. Let's say in this example, our YouTube channel, but things might go backwards, like people might not like your channel or not like your product, and you might not grow at all, you might not earn at all. So what in that case? Yeah, that might happen, but this can also happen that suddenly something like AI comes up and 50,000 people are laid off and you are one of them. So there are quite a lot of extremes, but if we see at an optimal path, I have seen like most of the job people are satisfied kinda in their life, but the people who do business are like quite a lot richer than the people who do job. But keeping the monetary side aside, when I think of it, like if I can do what I like, I'll be in a much calmer and much peaceful state of mind, and I'll do anything which I like in my day other than the work itself, because I'll dedicate my 6 7 8 hours to the work, but other than that I'll have other 12 hours to do whatever I want, considering that 4 hours would go here and there, considering the travel time, sometimes overtime, etc. But this mental peace, the freedom which I'll get, that thing is much more valuable for me, because doing the business part of the things is something exciting, is that you have a vision, you have a goal, and you have certain target that once you do this task, there's certain result that you're seeing. And as far as I can think of it is, some people do like this freedom, some people do like exponential growth opportunities, well, even if it's risky, and you can live life a bit better. And I know that I've seen many people in startups have to grind a lot and work the hell out. That's true, but that's extremes. If we are talking about consistent growth, in case of, let's say, YouTubers or the people who have already made a product, they do work as long as they enjoy it. Like, uh, there are no counting hours when you start enjoying a process. There is no conclusion to this topic, but there are a lot of random thoughts which are there in my mind, and I'm slightly more inclined to continue to pursue what I like, which is YouTube or something, or making something of my own. There are a lot of opinions on this topic, and I would like to hear all of your opinions in the comments below. Thank you. See you in the next episode of Sunset with me. Bye bye.